HennyNCoke podcast.
Oh, yes, y'all. And 1, 2, y'all. Let me stop. What's good, man? It's the HennyNCoke podcast. And I'm your host, Oktane, with my co-host, Shug.
Yes, sir. In the building.
Money. And our special guest, Segga Spiccoli.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
My gosh.
I like to call him the smoothest rapper in Richmond. Like,
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Every time I listen to this guy, I feel like I'm riding through the town, getting a tour of a place that I know. And you know what I'm saying? This guy just he's one of the best around out here. So
Thank you.
We're gonna talk about this guy a little bit later in the show, but y'all know how we get down.
Yeah.
We're about the culture. We a toast to the culture. So we're gonna get into some cultural things. You know what I'm saying? First thing I really want to talk about on this HennyNCoke podcast is this Lil Wayne Carter 5 album. I had to get right to it. I had to get right to that C5, man.
I like it.
Who listened to it?
I listened. I like it.
I didn't listen, but I heard that it's not good.
You didn't listen.
I didn't listen.
All right, if you didn't listen to Wayne's album, because there's a few rappers, you know, there's a few rappers that drop that you know that, you know what I'm saying, people feel like you have to listen when they
Facts.
drop. You know what I mean? Wayne, I feel like he's definitely one of them.
I can't lie though, it was
Why
instant.
didn't you listen?
Instant download. But I just haven't got around to it. I like to sit with music too, so I just haven't had a chance to sit down and play it, you know what I'm saying? Especially Lil Wayne, like this album we've been waiting for forever and ever. I just don't want to just play it and overlook it, you know what I'm saying?
I understand that.
Yeah, that's homage paid.
But I did listen to the intro and I was like, all right, we got something.
That's Sita? Miss Sita on the intro?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That was
what is it?
I Love Dwayne.
I love Dwayne.
Yeah.
Damn, she broke down and cried.
Facts.
Like that shit, I felt that joint.
Yeah.
I really felt that.
I thought it was a good way to start a project.
And then, you know what I mean, the effects of social media. So the YMCMB camp is experiencing the social media wave. Drake got his own dance. You know what I'm saying? Drake got his own dance.
That dance we've been seeing on the gram,
Yeah, the
whatever
Shiggy,
that is.
what is that thing called? The Shiggy Challenge or some weird shit like
that's
that?
Do the
something
Shiggy.
different. That's something different. You know.
Yeah, the Shiggy Challenge. So we had the Shiggy Challenge. And then Wayne comes out, and now people are doing the Uproar Challenge. He brought back the Harlem Shake.
The Uproar Challenge.
Yeah, it's a new thing.
Him and Swiss Beats, you know.
Him and Swiss Beats.
Swiss Beats.
So they have a song on their project.
I heard
Uproar.
that.
You heard it? You
No,
know
no. It was called Pistol and something. There was something.
That's another one with Swiss Beats, though.
Yeah,
That's on the album too?
Yeah.
No. That one is on Swiss Beats album.
Oh, it's not. Oh, okay.
But the Uproar Challenge is on Lil Wayne album, and that's
Yeah.
also Swiss Beats, you know.
Okay.
Production.
Yeah.
So he basically took the special delivery. Remember that Diddy and G-Dep and Black Rob
How
joint?
can I not?
Wasn't Black Rob on there? Yeah. So yeah, special delivery. That classic joint that had the Harlem Shake on it. Brought that back, and now everybody's doing the Harlem Shake basically on Instagram, and that's the new challenge that's popped off and it's going.
I don't want to look at it for real.
Shout out to Weezy. Weezy back, man. I'm a positive guy. I'm not really a hater, so I like to see people.
Weezy
you know,
bike.
People when they on top.
Right.
You know, so I feel like
You sat down with the whole project and listened to it from beginning to end?
I probably got through 3/4 of the project. I ain't get that last little end of
The
it.
last chunk.
Yeah. But
I heard you.
overall, you know, it's typical Weezy, man.
Yeah, I feel like I feel like it's a strong comeback for him, and he's not like anyone else. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come back. He doesn't sound like other artists out there. I feel like he usually sounds like himself. He attacks beats in a certain way. I feel like he was being creative, and it sounds like a personal album, to be real. You know what I mean? He started out with his mother on the album.
Facts.
And then he has subject matter in it. He had Regine on the album.
I saw that on the track
They got
list.
like a pop song.
Okay. I did. No, I'm not. I heard the Travis Scott song.
Fire. Yeah.
I heard that
shit. That
joint.
shit pretty lit.
Yeah.
That shit's pretty lit.
But other than that, I ain't really peep everything else. But I am definitely going to listen to it. Now that we talking about it, I'm going to listen to it in the ride. I'm going to stop playing UGK.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with no UGK, man. Nah, cause yeah, it's like a pop song, basically. What else did I like on there? The joint with him and Kendrick.
Yeah.
I heard that joint
Mona
fire.
Lisa.
Nice
I heard
storytelling.
fire.
Nice storytelling. Yo, if you haven't listened to it, you need to listen to that shit. But
I
like,
just want to look at the track.
it's one of them times where an artist uses their voice in a certain way, and I feel like Kendrick is one of those artists. And the way that he was like sounding like the dude, because it's basically a story of him Wayne setting up a dude, like a celebrity ball player or some shit, following him, getting him set up or whatever like that. But
talking like that.
Kendrick basically plays the role of the other dude that's like in love with his girl, and then she do some foul shit behind his back, and it's like you can hear him crying while he rapping, like you can hear the crying in his voice. That shit was pretty dope, yo. There's definitely some gems on that album. I feel.
I did not know it was 23 tracks.
That's why I said I got through most of it.
Yeah.
I got through most of it.
It's different for Wayne to drop 23 tracks after years of not having a project than somebody, you know what I mean, dropping a bunch of shit.
How do you feel about that though? Like
I like the shorter albums. I like shorter albums.
Okay, same.
I like 10, 12 tracks.
Yeah, 12 max.
Yeah,
I'm like 13. I'm gonna get a good project.
Yeah.
But anything other than that, I'm probably not listening to the whole thing. Yeah. It was the same with Wiz joint.
Yeah, you get, and then I feel like you get used to that top half anyway. Like you just get to that certain point, it's like, all right, I like these joints. I already figured out what I like off this album.
Facts.
And then you might, if it's that good, you'll go back to it later, and then you'll tack on joints. But yeah. Wiz did that shit earlier this year. He put out like a 25 song project. Yeah. And I got through the whole thing now because I am a Wiz fan.
I think it's just like this era, like motherfuckers is attention span isn't that, you know what I'm saying?
You got 1.5 minute songs out now.
Facts.
That's like getting pushed up on playlists and shit on Spotify. It's like, damn, you don't really, and I think, of course, Lil Pump ain't the first to do it, but he definitely put that out there where like, yo, you can put out one verse and the hook, and that can be.
And it'll go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's all people, because, think about it sometimes too. When a DJ is playing a song in a club,
you're not listening to the whole thing.
You don't listen to the whole thing.
It's like 30, 40 seconds, and then
yeah.
You know?
So that's where the vibe is for that certain type of music too. For like a Lil Pump, I don't want to listen to 3 verses from Lil Pump.
Hell no.
I don't need it.
I'm not listening to Lil Pump.
I don't need it.
No.
And which makes it even better if it come on in the club because it's gonna go all quick.
Yeah,
it's
facts.
So that nigga go get that shit in and out. So yeah, you know what I mean? I feel like that shit is the new wave, is having the shorter projects, shorter songs, and really just get into the nitty gritty. Like people who just want to be artists and they just want to get their work out and work with as many people as they can. I feel like that's what the vibe is nowadays.
Yeah.
Speaking of that Carter 5, we definitely said that's a thumbs up on that album.
Yeah.
We're giving that a thumbs up.
I'm going to listen.
Segga can't vote yet, but we'll get back with his answer and we'll update y'all on how you feel about the Carter 5.
I'll give you the mics. I'll send you how many mics.
Young Thug was trolling.
He was trolling?
He was trolling, or was he just sending shots? I don't know what he was doing.
Wait, what did he say?
But he said he was going to drop the bar to 7. You know how he did the bar to 6?
Bando told me that. Bando did tell me that.
That's wild.
I don't know. I would say it's a troll, but I fuck with Thug though. Like,
it's weird, man, because I do too.
Yeah.
I fuck with both of them, and it's like, do you just? Is it like really one of them idols become your rivals thing? Like, do you really fuck with Wayne so much, and you got with maybe he just got too close to Birdman, and Wayne already didn't have a stable relationship with Birdman, so he probably never got to really build nothing with Wayne. That's how I feel. That's what it looked like to me.
It's a weird situation overall, because it's an admiration thing, but at the same time, it's a troll or hate thing.
Yeah,
it's weird. Because everybody's influenced by Wayne too. That's another thing that goes on nowadays, is the old head, new head stuff. Because Young Thug, young.
So back to this bar to 7. What you think about this shit? Is it trolling? Is it fucking? Is he really gonna do it? Because we already agreed. We like Thug's music.
Yep.
He definitely looked up to Wayne.
Yep.
That situation could have happened between him and Birdman, and the you know what I'm saying, relationship never got to blossom how it should have.
Personally, I don't think Young Thug needs the antics anymore. Like,
no.
I think he lit as an artist already. So I don't
got Elton John on your album, on your EP. Not even your album, on your EP, dog.
That's a mutual musical respect.
You know about that?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I know about that. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And I know he did that Rocket Man.
Yes.
Yeah, like come on, cuz.
You good?
Facts.
You in the game.
So you still got an open case from what I saw. So just leave Lil Wayne alone, man.
Yeah, let him have his moment.
Yeah.
Let him have it.
Yeah.
Stay away.
Please.
All agreed. the jury says that. That's what it is, yo. Yo, we was talking about this before the podcast. I wasn't even going to talk about it on the show, but Segga brought it up. So we're going to talk about Lil Duval, yo.
Lil Duval.
Lil Duval's Living My Best Life.
He
Smile,
is.
bitch.
Smile, bitch. This is a moment in hip hop. I had somebody hit me up an artist, I won't say their name, hit me up, and they were talking about Lil Duval, and they're like, yo, I hate when people that don't really do music do some gimmicky shit, and then they get a hit, and da-da-da-da-da. It's like, and then they get pushed in front of the people that really have talent. I'm like,
get on your motherfucking grind, yo. Stop complaining about these other people and what they doing with themselves. You do what you gotta do, you be straight. You be number one.
Yes, like Lil Duval cannot be a threat to you if you're an artist.
I don't even think he was trying to push the song like that. It just probably was something that he put on social media.
Exactly.
And then it grew, and then he was like, screw it, I'm gonna just make it a whole song.
That's all it was.
Pretty much.
That's all it was.
Like, come on, bro, kill.
Having my ex, nigga, come
game
on.
respect game though, so you know whoever complaining, he needs to chill.
He needs to chill all the way. Chill the fuck.
Chill. We need
and it's a good song. It make you feel good.
Yeah, like how can you hate that, man? Like you need like a Pimp C voice. And hear when niggas do some foul shit.
Facts.
You know?
Get off the boo-boo.
I'm gonna make a sound drop just for that shit. I'm gonna come up with it like, fuck out of here. And then what would Pimp C say? What would Pimp C say?
What would Pimp C say?
There we go. That needs to be the segment. What would Pimp C say?
Oh, that would be so fire. Dang, yo.
Man.
Take that monkey shit off.
You embarrassing us.
We ain't got room for that shit, man. Like, for real, if you in your own lane, you're not worried about other people. Like, how is your approach to hip hop and like the way you do it, like gaining your fan base and all that type of shit? Like, do you even worry about other people? Or is it all like, yo, it's just me and this is my thing and
that's it.
Because I'm sure you get compared to people sometimes too.
I do, but I just worry about what I got going on.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm under a rock most of the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, I mean, don't get me wrong though. I do look at people's progression, and I'm like, cool, that motivates me because I'm like, cause I need to be on my shit a little bit more.
For sure.
But other than that, I just.
You ain't paying no mind.
Nah.
That's the best way to go about it, and I think that's in any type of field that you in. Like, you got to worry about you. Because there's definitely always gonna be somebody out there that's gonna be doing.
And
better
then the time
you.
that you taking to worry about somebody else, you could be putting that in your shit.
That's
pretty
facts.
much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, cuz.
You know, ain't nobody got time for that wasted shit. Jealousy and worry about other people, yo. Fuck all that. And as long as you in your lane doing your thing, like I said, you will make progress.
The outcome is income.
I'm not competing with nobody. This HennyNCoke podcast is my shit, and it's the shit, and that's how I feel about it.
I ain't worried about Jameson and Ginger podcast.
Yes.
All HennyNCoke.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about, man. In other news, another comedian. This is the funniest thing that I saw last week.
Yo.
It's the funniest thing that I saw last week. Steve Harvey.
That's funny.
Behind the scenes, dissing Pusha T. Like, this is the funniest shit ever, yo. Please tell me. I know you saw it. Shug, you saw it. What the fuck, man? Like,
I didn't see it, but somebody told me about it, and I was tripping. I'm not gonna lie. Like, what was the whole rundown? So Pusha T said something about his suits or something?
He said, you getting this by, what he said? He said something about your pops wear a Steve Harvey suit.
Yeah.
And I guess Steve Harvey caught wind of it. Steve Harvey probably don't even know the lines that Pusha T says.
Steve Harvey on some whole other shit. He want all the smoke. Pusha, what you doing?
Steve Harvey at that age, like, he just like, whatever. All you young niggas.
Drop a diss track.
Facts.
He freestyled.
What?
Steve Harvey freestyled, bro. Like, he kicked some freestyle shit.
Stay in your lane, bro.
Don't do that. Like, crack jokes for sure. Do that
crack
shit.
jokes.
Don't try to rap.
I'm
the king
definitely
of
about to
comedy.
figure it out. I'm about to look it up. I have to look it up.
Man, I made a mashup. I'm gonna play this shit for you right now on Instagram.
Pusha T.
Bro, this shit is hilarious.
You thought you had it, bro. Steve Harvey. He on your ass.
Don't fuck with Steve Harvey. Is that the lesson? Like, don't fuck with Steve Harvey or he gonna be after you.
Facts.
All right, I'm not. Oh,
Man.
Memes. Memes are taking over the world, though.
Facts.
What
Memes.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You made this?
I made that shit.
Pusha T's Steve Harvey mashup
Call that nigga Pusha T.
with the right enunciation.
Hey, yo.
Wait to the end. Wait to the end.
Yo.
Yuck. Meme is life.
Yeah, if you get a chance, man, follow me on Instagram at Oktane. That's with a K and the underscore at the end.
You're a funny dude on that too, because that what's his name? Kawhi Leonard joint had me dying. I was dying, dog. Man.
Yo, niggas gotta watch how they laugh nowadays.
I don't even think, so this is what I was thinking about it. I don't think it's the fact that his laugh was so ugly, which it is. It's an ugly ass laugh. But it's the fact that you never see emotions from this nigga. That's
Facts.
Like between him, and then it's crazy because these two people on the same team, Tim Duncan and Kawhi Leonard, both play for the Spurs, and they dry as shit like they had. And he says, when they ask him about himself, he's like, I'm a fun guy. No, you're not, nigga. Don't nobody believe you a fun guy at all. Like, nobody is agreeing with that shit. I need a cosign. I need somebody to come out and be like, yo, you don't know about Kawhi? He be in the club. I've never seen nothing. That nigga has.
They had a mashup on Twitter. I saw like all his laughs, and all of them are weird. Like, all of them are awkward. Like, it was one when he was drunk. He was like, What type of laugh is that, cuz?
You gotta get the fuck out of here with that laugh, man. You can't be around. You cannot burst out with a laugh like that in the middle of a party. Nowhere in the movies. You imagine sitting next to that nigga in the movies and he laughing something, yo.
No.
I'm moving.
Stop it. Go to the back.
Do you know anybody with an awkward laugh? Anyone?
Yo, people talk about my laugh all the time.
For real?
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna laugh.
You got an ugly laugh, Segga? I didn't notice it yet. Now I'm gonna.
I don't think it's ugly, but I've heard that it was kind of ugly, but it is what it is.
You got an ugly ass laugh. Can you change that shit? Can you change your laugh up?
Can't get no women if you got an ugly laugh nowadays. You gotta have a handsome laugh.
What happens when somebody acts like, yo, my nigga, like, I know I'm funny, like, you don't never laugh at my shit. Like, yo, ain't nothing against you, yo.
Against you.
But you don't want me to laugh. You don't want me to laugh.
It's awkward, B. You don't even want to tell no jokes around me, bro.
Shout out to everybody with ugly laughs, man. You deserve entertainment too. You just gotta we gotta find a way.
Just remember the jokes and laugh about them at home.
Exactly. Bring it up. Matter of fact, text somebody. Text me. Yo, if I say something funny and you know you got an ugly ass laugh, just LOL that shit to me. Send me an emoji or some shit to my phone.
That's funny.
Yo, Shug, what's up, man? So we were just talking about Kawhi Leonard. What you got in sports, man?
Transition from to sports. We got Segga Spiccoli in the house. So,
yes, sir.
We got to find out how you feel about sports with the NBA season approaching.
Yeah, that's one thing we need to know. Do you watch sports? What sports do you follow? What do you fuck with?
Yeah, man.
I don't really watch sports. I watch sports, but I don't get deep into it. Right. So, like, if it's on, I'm watching it. I want to see a good game. But other than that, nah. But I watch basketball more than football.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I do like watching baseball.
Right.
Occasionally I'll watch a hockey game.
I watch baseball like World Series time.
Yeah, but I mean I played baseball, so like I just like the sport itself, you know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So,
would you play like rec league, school?
I mean I played from T-ball to high school. But when I was in high school I started smoking weed and shit. I wasn't taking it serious. Like.
Where'd you go to high school?
Henrico High School.
Word, shout out to Henrico.
I went to Verona and Henrico. I was supposed to go to fucking Armstrong, but...
That's why you always shouting out the East End. I got you.
Yeah, bro.
I was wondering.
I'm from the East.
Oh, you from the East?
Yeah.
Word.
Been there my whole life, bro.
Damn, we was just out in Verona. My nephew was playing some he played football for, Chamberlain?
Yeah.
And they had a game out of Verona. That shit was intense as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
but like I lived in the East, but like I had my mom. She changed the address illegally or whatever.
We don't know about
so
that.
I could go to Verona. Like I said, I was supposed to go to Armstrong, but like it is what it is.
Yo, we all know somebody that went to your school that didn't live in your area. They
I gotta drive you to the bus stop for you to get to school. Like, for real.
But yeah, so what's up? What team do you follow with basketball?
Basketball, I like the Mavericks and I like the Bulls.
The Mavericks?
Yeah. Okay. But I like the Mavericks.
Tell me
for so
about
long.
that. They definitely didn't they get a ring with Dirt? Yep, they got a ring with Dirt.
I don't get into it.
Was Zeke on the team at the time?
I don't think so.
Nah?
I like the Mavericks when they had Steve Nash
I'm thinking about Memphis
and all of them.
With Steve Nash. Yeah. Steve Nash. He had Dirk.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, who else was on that team? They had some.
I used to play with them
players.
I forgot the game that I used to play. It was on Xbox. I can't remember it. But I used to play with them all the time.
Hopefully it wasn't live. 2K it was 2K.
It wasn't 2K. It wasn't live. Dang, man. It was another one. It's old though. It's like 2003 or something like that. I don't remember. Damn. But I like both of those teams. I don't follow them as hard. But
what's the second one again?
Bulls.
The Bulls. Okay. Yeah. Was it because of Jordan?
My bro.
Okay.
He liked the Bulls.
Gotcha.
There we go.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But then I guess it do got a little bit of something to do with Jordan too.
Yeah.
But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you usually got some J's on too.
You feel me?
And today.
Well, there we go. That's sports. You know what I'm saying? We got a pro Jordan fan over here. That's what we asked for.
I'm impatiently waiting for the NBA season to start.
Yeah,
what's our teams?
I'm a Golden State Warriors fan right now. You know,
right now.
Of course, I'm from Brooklyn, so I gotta support the Brooklyn Nets.
Right.
You know, that's my foundation.
Right.
That's how I.
Nah, wait, Brooklyn's your foundation.
Yeah.
Because the Nets.
That's how I explain it. That's how I explain it.
You know. Because you was a Knicks fan. Nah, man. For sure. I've always been a player. Player fan.
I get you.
So,
boy.
It was always Allen Iverson.
I'm with it.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Grant Hill. And then Carmelo was my dude until Steph Curry got in the league, and that's my guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm a Golden State Warriors fan. I'm not a Knicks fan. I used to slight ways be a Knicks fan just because I'm from New York, but just for real, Carmelo just fell off so hard. I had to let him go to the wayside, and then I just got with Steph Curry in the squad, and they just developed into like the best team ever right now. So. Yeah, man, that was sports for you motherfuckers. I don't know what teams y'all follow, but they all suck.
I'm about to get on sports now, man. After HennyNCoke podcast, I'm gonna know all the stats. I'm following every
get you
game.
Hit, man.
You know what I'm saying?
We'll bring you up to date. We're gonna have you looking at your phone a totally different way. Like, goddamn, when did that video come out? These niggas talking about something, and you look at it and it's like a week old. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We want to get you up to date by Sunday. You come on the HennyNCoke podcast for a week. Hopefully, set you up for the rest of the year. But yeah, man, let's get into Segga Spiccoli, man. That's why we got the man on the show. We want to talk about him. Yeah. He is a musician, rap artist, MC from Richmond. You know what I'm saying? One of the coolest guys, the coolest cat in town on that microphone, yo.
Yeah. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? You got a new project out called Skinny V.
Skinny V.
What is a Skinny V?
So, my government name has a capital V in the middle of it.
Is it Vincenzo?
No.
Is it something like weird like that?
Nah, it's just Skinny V. I'm not gonna lie, for real. I'm not gonna lie. Bandolero, one of my homies that's a part of this Green and Gold Global thing that we got going on. He said it one time. He was like, "Yo, we should change your name." Like, I ain't changing my name. He was like, "Nah, I got it, Skinny V." And I was just like, "Oh, that's fly."
Okay.
So I just kept it, and then honestly, I had a different name for the project. It was supposed to be called On the East Side, Side B. Okay. But then I changed it after I did Next Chapter and 6'4", and I was just like, screw it. G Flex, he was like, we gonna call this joint Skinny V. I was like, hell yeah, that's hard. Like, so I just kept it.
And of course, shout out to Flexico. He did the artwork for your project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He one of the nicest graphic. He just fucking ill. Like, he just does a lot
kills
of
that shit.
I like his work all the time. Whatever he puts out, it's dope. So he did his thing. He did his thing with your project, man. Like,
shout out Flexico. That's
artwork,
my dog.
track list, all fire.
He was like, yo, let's do it like them old No Limit joints, you know, when they had all the features on the front of it and all that. Yeah. I was like, cool. He was like, yeah, screw a back cover. I was like, all right, that's what's up. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he just went with it. That joint fly.
How does that
like
creative process work? Like, are you guys lit when you come up with this stuff?
he probably off the Henny. I'm probably off the Jamie.
Okay. Yeah, big shout out to Flexico for pouring up that Henny too. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, man, he pours Henny like crazy.
That's why you had to ask.
Bando probably off the weed. You know what I'm saying? And then we just start talking. And it just started clicking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Flexico has filled up my cup a time or two with some Henny too, just standing around like, nigga, what's in your cup?
This ain't no studio, man. We really living like this.
Nah, he do though. Yeah. Definitely fucks with y'all. But say what you were saying.
But yeah, no, you straight. But like, we just talk. Like, we don't just talk about music either. I think that's what makes our whole thing work. Like we talk about real life stuff.
How did y'all relationship even start? Like where did that
come from? With Flex, I met him in high school.
Okay.
Off the First Fridays. My brother knew him first. And he was like, yeah, we going to First Fridays. My homeboy want to come. Or my homeboy coming to pick us up. And it was Flex. Mm-hmm. And then we just met each other that way. I ain't like him at first. I ain't gonna lie. But, you know what I'm saying? And I tell him that to his face, and he know that. But, like, over time, we grew. You know what I'm saying? We were getting older, and we just got click tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started doing... Well, he was already doing videos.
Right.
And then he was like, cuz, let me shoot a video for one of your songs.
That's how I know him. I know him through the video shit. And I was like, damn, he just out here rapping now. That's
facts. And then he did the video, and then ever since it's just been on and popping. And then me and Bando met at Strange Matters, and I had a show. I don't know if it was a face melt show, but me and Bando just talked outside. He was like, yeah, I make beats. He was like, I like your vibe, I like your music. And then over time, it just happened. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
But that was like, I think I met Bando like 5 years ago. And that was that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like we got history with each other, and we all got good rapport with each other as well. So, you know,
that's dope, man.
It's cool.
It's always good to have a unit, because it's hard to do this shit by yourself. Like, motherfuckers really think they can do it by themselves and just have people that they casually work with. Yo, it's way better when you got somebody. You got a team of people that work.
And
with
then you
each
got
other.
a team of people that are on the same thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not like cool.
Y'all styles is the same. Y'all vibe is the same way. Not just like y'all the same people. But y'all, you know what I'm saying? It makes
the core.
sense that y'all fuck with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That vibe is just there. So
we put each other on a whole bunch of different music and stuff. Like all the stuff that Flex slap, I don't slap in the whip. All the stuff that Bando slap, I don't slap. Right. But like we'll come up with something. Like last night, me and Bando was kicking it in the fuck, I can't even talk right now. James got me fucked up. In the studio, and he put me onto the first Gucci Mane mixtape, the very first one. Like I forgot the name of it, but it was on Straight Drop Records, and I was just like, "Cuz, how you find this stuff?"
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So we just be kicking it and just finding shit.
Y'all really be on some down south Texas, Atlanta vibe-ish, New Orleans-ish. You know what I'm saying? Really that vibe, you know what I mean?
If you know me, you know Outkast, #1.
Sure.
UGK, #2.
Yeah.
8 Ball and MJG, definitely #3.
That Orange Mound.
You know what I'm saying? That's it, though. I don't even know. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? I can't even think of no other people. But them three groups, man, kill.
Influential.
Yeah, super influential.
Nah, they're some of the best in art in our culture, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When it comes to holding it down for their certain regions and actually making that sound, they did that shit. The people you
to the max.
8 Ball, MJG from Memphis. You know what I mean? UGK for Port Arthur, Texas. Like, people don't know what the fuck a PA was until they said that shit. Ever. And now we all know what Port Arthur, Texas is. If you in the culture, you should.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
I mean? Like, now, like, you should.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But even Bun said that, though. He was like, population, like, super low. But
they made it happen. And it was close enough to Houston to really be able to latch on to that shit.
Yep.
And be able to take on their sound. So, yeah, bro. Like, your music is pretty dope. I'm listening to the new project, and I'm like, the sounds on there, very clean. It's very you. You know what I'm saying? I like when artists find their lane, and you know what I'm saying, they get in that pocket and they really make good music out of that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like making the same music, it's just good. And it sound personal. Like the shit, you always take people for like a ride to me. Like I was saying, like I always feel like I'm getting a ride through Richmond every time I listen to it.
Yeah, thank you.
Every single time.
And that's the vibe I want to create. You know what I'm saying? It's like thought out. This project I've been working on it for a while, and I've went back in the studio like multiple times to change stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it was already recorded, then we went back, changed the beats, and just kept working on it and kept working on it.
That's
like,
the only thing you put out this year, period, right?
Other than Shark Tales.
Oh yeah, Shark Tales.
What else?
Who was that with? Who produced on that joint?
Alchemist did that joint.
Okay.
But you know I ain't get that joint. You know? But Shark Tales and
that was a mixtape.
Who else? What else I dropped? I think that's it for real. I be taking my time with music for real. I don't be trying to rush it. You know what I'm saying? When I drop it, I drop it. And people be paying attention, so I appreciate all my supporters that be rocking with me, you know what I'm saying? Be patient with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to keep them on. Yeah, you know?
That's that laid back 6'4" music.
Yeah.
Fair.
It is. Yeah. It is, man. That low rider shit.
You think Segga Spiccoli, that's what I know.
Yeah. But I love this project though. This is like my favorite project. Like, I feel like I said on my Instagram, like, I feel like I said everything that I wanted to say. I got a lot of stuff off of my chest. I said a lot of things that I thought I didn't want to say. Like, that I was never gonna say in music. Like, whether it's like my relationship with my nieces and my nephews and my sister, like my mother, certain stories that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like felt like I took my time with it, and I had good people around me that was pushing for me to get this thing done. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it comes through. You can hear it, like in the bars, in the content of the songs. Like you can really hear that it's a personal joint, and you really trying to get a message out there.
I am.
Yeah, man. Like, if y'all get a chance, make sure y'all go listen to that Skinny V. Where can they get it at? Skinny V,
SoundCloud right now. It's coming on iTunes. I got something special for the iTunes, so I ain't gonna really say too much right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, Skinny V out now. Green and Gold Global.
Anything next coming up?
Just want to keep pushing this. You know, Flex coming with his project. That joint is.
He just put that straight like that video.
Straight like that. Him out there jigging and dancing.
Yeah, the nigga took us back to like 1975 and the motherfucker. I was like, this nigga always got some shit up his sleeve.
Him
every time.
He about to drop his album. His album is dope. Bando working. But that's about it. Everybody got their thing sold up. You know what I'm saying? We just be low key moving and grooving.
Yo, what's something that people don't know about you?
Me?
That only people that know you know.
I honestly don't know, man. We gonna have to come back to that one. Give me a chance to think. You put me on the spot just now. I don't know. I can't think.
He's lost for words. We're gonna come back to that one.
I'm lost in translation.
I always want to know something interesting about someone like outside of their music and shit. You know what I'm saying? Something that people don't know about you that's like, oh shit, that's cool. I didn't know he did that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you think about it, we'll circle back.
Yeah, let me think on it. Let me think on it.
Yo, Shug, hit us with I Told You So for hip hop culture this week.
All right, I'm gonna need y'all predictions on this segment of I Told You So. Kanye West, man, like he got Yandy about to drop. Yandy. I just want to know how y'all
Wasn't it supposed to come out?
Man, it was supposed to come out the same day the Carter 5 came out.
I think he's in a sunken place right now, and I just want to know if y'all think that Yandy's gonna save him.
Jordan Peele made a movie based on Kanye West. And it's happening right in front of our eyes. Like, this shit is happening right in front of our eyes, bro. It's like, I don't even want to crack on Kanye. I want somebody to save this. I want him to find a way to save himself. Like, that shit is not cool. Anything that he has going on right now. Like, I can't agree with any of that. And I have never been a fan of any other man, period, like that. You know what I'm saying? To be like, I personally know him. But just as a person in that culture that's influential, as influential as he is, he gotta be holding himself accountable for the shit that he be doing.
I thought he was straight. I thought it was gonna be good. Like, he went to Chicago, was getting back to his roots. I was like, all right, cool, I'll give him a second chance. But then I heard the rant, or I heard a piece of the rant that he went on what was it, Saturday Night Live?
Right.
Like, I was just like, cuz, you tripping, man. Like, what you on, cuz?
Still on that dumb shit.
Yeah.
That dumb shit.
So y'all going with yay or nay? Will Yandy save him?
No, it's not, because it's this music, like.
I'm gonna get a drop for this shit. I'm gonna get a drop for I Told You So. We're gonna get a drop for all these shits, man, because we need a hell fucking no for this one, because it's not going down. What you saying?
It's more than just music, though. It's like you as a person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
So, like, I can't, no, you can drop the dopest college dropout again. I'm not finna be like, yo, you forgive Kanye. Like, no, bro, you need to figure this shit out. You know
and it's supposed to be entertainment. That's the thing about it. Like, you're not supposed to really care about the artist that much. They only supposed to show themselves a certain amount. You know what I'm saying? It's like a give and take with the shit. But when you start knowing too much and it starts getting to that point where it's like, yo, I really can't back. I can't even, like, it's weird for me to be like, yo, did you hear that new Kanye anything? Because don't nobody really want to hear. It's like a taboo thing now.
Facts. And it's coming from somebody that was so influential. You know what I'm saying? Like, You done produced on crazy projects. You done gave us these great albums over the years, and now you just...
Kardashian curse.
Facts.
Kardashian curse.
I don't want none of that.
Keep that pum away.
Yo, that shit. It got some in it.
It's something in there. It's not good.
In there.
It's that something in it, but it's not good.
Get out.
Yes, man. Only person prospering right now dealing with, and she's not, I guess because she's not a Kardashian per se, is Travis Scott with Kylie Jenner. He's doing pretty well for himself.
Oh, it'll come with time.
He leveling it up. It'll come, yo. It's on the way. We just ain't seen it happen yet.
Right.
You know
2019, brand new year.
But yeah, man. Anything else you want to say to the people? Bro, before we get the fuck up out of here.
Man, smoothest rapper in Richmond, SS2Gs, Green and Gold Global. Download Skinny V. Follow me. SoundCloud. Download it. Look out for it on iTunes. Follow me on Instagram. SEGGA_SPICCOLI. Follow the Green and Gold Global page as well. Green and Gold Global.
Green and Gold. Why'd y'all come up with those colors?
Because the green is for the money and the gold is for the motherfucking honey.
Pimpin'. Yes, sir.
So velvety.
Shug, tell them where to follow you, bro.
We on Instagram and only Instagram at Shug, SHUG_HILL.
Oh shit! I don't want to fuck up the structure, but yo, I had to get this off my chest. Segga Spiccoli. Tell me you got that shit from the Breakfast Club.
No, I got it from Fast Times at Ridgemont.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Why the fuck did I say Breakfast Club? Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Yep.
Tell us about that shit, man. Is that like a favorite movie of yours? Is
Yo,
it a thing?
It definitely is a favorite movie. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
When I saw it, I was like, "Oh, this shit is lit."
Why you pick Spiccoli?
Because he was fucking cool as shit. Like he was smoking weed, he was eating pizza in the class, getting it delivered. Like, bro, he was just living the life. You know what I'm saying? He had the girls, in his daydream. You know what I'm saying? But like,
he was lit though.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I thought he was cool back in the day, so I just was like, let me get that.
Yeah, man. I had to make sure I asked you that. I don't even know how I skipped over that fucking question.
No, it's cool.
Yeah, man. If you get a chance, man, 80s movie classic, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, man.
Yep.
Check that joint out and see who's Segga Spiccoli got his name from.
Oh, y'all wearing checkerboard Vans too. That's where they got it popping at. That's where Vans got his name from too.
Hey.
Slip on Vans.
Wow.
Because he was the first to wear them joints in the movie. And they was giving them out on the radio stations.
I love facts like that, man.
Fly nigga info.
Yes, man. Fly nigga info. Yes, man. Like we said, man. Smoothest dude in Richmond. My nigga Segga Spiccoli. Thank you for coming through the show, man.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Before we get out of here, gotta hit you with the corny dad joke of the day.
Shit.
Are you guys ready for this?
Shit.
Are you ready for the corn? The corniness of this?
The corn.
So the other day, I was reading a book about anti-gravity.
Okay.
It was impossible to put down.
That's a dad joke.
And we the fuck out of here. Yo, man. Once again, thanks to Segga Spiccoli. Shout out to our sponsors, ICF Media and Bucks and Bank Clothing. I'm your host, Oktane. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Oktane, OKTANE. 1_ for the Instagram, 2 for the Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Hit me up. Hit us back on HennyNCoke's social medias at Henny N with the N, not an and sign. HennyNCoke _ on both Instagram and Twitter. Give us your feedback on the episode, man. Make sure you follow Segga Spiccoli, man. Make sure you listen to that Skinny V project. It's fire. Shout out to Bandolero. Shout out to Flexico.
Shout out
to here.
Shout out to everybody.
Oh yeah, that song of the week, man. The song of the week is definitely Segga Spiccoli. What's the name of that track again, sir?
6'4".
6'4". We riding that 6'4" through the town. Richmond, what up?
Hey.
Peace.
HennyNCoke Podcast.
On my days off, we all can't be in this position. Just don't quit your day job. Every year I'm headed to the playoffs. Envision slapping the 10 on them beamers when I pull off. I see it in your face. Before I grab my pistol, I probably take your bitch on a date, then fuck her face. You probably faint if you seen her. Franklin's in my pockets like my grandmama Aretha. I'm not surprised, it's hard for you to keep up. Nintendo 64, Impala, mob ties, riding spinner, still popping my collar. What you know about it? What you know about it? What you know about it? Nigga, what you know about it? What you know about it? I said Nintendo 64, Impala, mob ties, riding spinner, still popping my collar. What you know about it? What you know about it? Nigga, what you know about it? What you know about it? I said I used to be clean in my expedition. I got tired of your man, started fucking your mistress. Ain't no doubt about it, I'm the smoothest rapper in Richmond. Two-step into the whisper, sipping on the privilege. You'll never witness this twice, unless I died and came back to life. Reincarnated your favorite rapper's favorite. Bet they got my shit on their playlist. This with dedication, look like in the flesh. Polo horses on my chest, keep some gold around my neck. Ride with my nigga flex. Ride spinner, still popping my collar. What you know about it? What you know about it? What you know about it? Nigga, what you know about it? What you know? I said Nintendo 64, Impala, mob ties, riding spinner, still popping my collar. What you know about it? What you know about it? Nigga, what you know about it? What you know about it? Nigga, what you know about it? I used to be clean in my expedition. I got tired of your man, started fucking your mistress. Fucking your mistress, fucking your mistress. Ain't no doubt about it, I'm the smoothest rapper in Richmond. This ain't no doubt about it, I'm the smoothest rapper in Richmond. Nintendo 64, Impala, mob ties, riding spinner, still popping my collar. What you know